What was your first thought when you found out you were going to have a kid?
Well, my first thought was that, wow, I'm gonna be a dad. I'm a responsible person, but not having a kid magnitude, it was the most shocking thing I ever heard.
What were your feelings like?
I felt empty and scared, kind of like a sick feeling. It was a sleepless night for me.
What did you do to prepare yourself?
Well, the first thing I did was I just started saving money, and I really wanted to make my kid in the best situation when she got here. So I got back with the mother of the child, and I stopped going out every weekend with my friends.
Did it affect your schoolwork at all?
It did affect my schoolwork because it was always in the back of my mind. I skipped a lot of classes, still ended up getting good grades for the semester.
What is it like having a daughter?
It's amazing. You no longer put yourself ahead of anything, but everything is about your kid. They pretty much run the show. They're the boss. They completely depend on you for everything, so you have to get used to the fact that they are the boss.
Alright, and is it anything like you'd think it would be?
It's very different to what I thought it would be. It's a lot harder. You kind of get used to it.
How has it changed your life?
I have to think about everything I do now as to be taken into account differently. I can no longer focus on just my career and bettering myself, but just to get the best job to support my child. I don't really go out anymore with my friends. I barely have a social life, so that part's pretty tough.
Is there anything you would have done differently to prepare yourself for having a kid?
I definitely would have tried to work a little bit more than I did, but as for myself, I would have just have tried to enjoy myself a little bit more with my friends because I never see them anymore. I would have definitely cut my sleeping hours because the lack of sleep at first is insane. You'll be lucky if you get 5 hours a day.
And what would your advice to be to someone in a similar situation as you were in?
My advice to someone in the same situation or similar situation would be just to enjoy the experience. Everyone's experience is going to be different with their child. You are the one that your kid depends on, so drop as many bad habits as you can at first. You're going to fall in love with the kid no matter what, so just enjoy your experience with them because time does go fast.
Alright, thanks for having you, man.